Well, howdy, y'all. This is the Hickabilly Pollock coming to you. If I got a story to tell you today. My wife, she come in the car. I was, by the way, sitting in the handicapped spot, just waiting for her to come in. Got me a handicapped place card, you know. And she got all smiles. And I said, "What'd you get at the local Menards there, hon?" I was expecting maybe some tools or something like that. And she come over there and said, "No, I got something for the cat to play with." I'm like, "What?" I said, "What you got at Menards that you can have something for the cat to play with?" I'm like shaking my head. I'm like, well, nowadays in any of these stores, you can pick up just about anything. So she come about and told me, she says, well, I got me, well, hold on. Well, I got me a catfish for the, oh, was it a cat? Yeah, it was a catfish. A catfish for the cat to play with. And I was like, huh? And she says, yeah. I said, let me see that darn thing. She said, wait till we get home and then I'll show it to you. So I was just as anxious to wait to see what the heck she had. When we get on home, I'm sitting over there. She opened up the box. Sure enough, there was this fish in there. And I'm like, fish? What does this fish do? And she says, when you turn it on and you put it on the floor, it's going to flip-flop every time the cat touches it. I'm like, oh, really? So I, in anticipation, couldn't wait for her to try it out on the cat. So she go turning it on, and it kind of flippy-floppies in her hand. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what the cat gonna do with it. So she went over there, and she laid it down on the floor. And we waited. Cat come by it. Nothing. So she went over there. She touched it. Nothing. I said, I think that cat is dead. And she said, no, I just bought it. I put the batteries in it and everything. So she playing around with it. And I mean, we got nothing. So we made sure it was on charge, or at least she says it was. So, like idiot that I am, I'm over there like a cat, pretending now that I'm the cat, and I'm sitting over here touching it, trying to get it to flip-flop. The cat's actually looking at me like as if I was crazy. Well, maybe I am crazy, because I'm sitting here doing this stupid thing like this. Nothing. I said, how much you pay for this darn thing? And she said, it was on sale clearance for $6.99. I was like, well, that's what you get for $6.99. But I said, give me that thing. Let me take a look at it. So I read the instructions. I said, well, let me sit here and think about plugging it in, recharging it. So I go over there and I grab that fish and I shut it off. I get the USB, it's the old USB, the mini USB, not the Type-C that everybody's got now. So I was like, okay. So I go over there and I go to plug it in so I can charge it. The darn thing just wouldn't go in. I had to make sure it was on the right flippy-floppy side. So I looked. I had it on the right one. I go push it again, and all of a sudden the whole unit fell into the box. I'm like, oh goodness, I just broke this darn thing. So I'm looking in there, this hole where that USB port was supposed to be, and it's a rattling in there. And I'm like, hon, you're gonna need to return this. This is not working at all. And I don't know what's wrong with it. I didn't want to tell you. It is. So I zippered that cat back up. I put it in the box. And I said, that's what you get for thinking you got something that's going to work for $6.99. So the moral of the story is, first of all, if you're gonna pick up something, make sure that it ain't a clearance or on sale for $6.99 that you're gonna get when you pay. And then, if you do find something, make sure that you're gonna get something for the cat or for your dog at the pet store, because it ain't working at the hardware store. So, it was nice talking to you, and thank you for listening. And don't forget, hit the like button if you like it.